Alright, so Echo and I ready to head out on our first adventure. We're just coming into storage and we grabbed the last little few bits that we needed, and we're going to head off up to the peninsula now and just do a little tour around there. Echo's still hating the driving at the moment, aren't you, Pop? Okay? She doesn't really like it. She's still a bit nervous and hasn't really found her spot. She's got a few spots to lay. We've got a mat down the centre there for her, or a little bed just in behind here. Maybe you can see that. There it is. Little bed in behind my driver's seat there, but she's still not really keen on it at the moment, but hopefully she'll get used to it. By the time we get back from this trip, she should be all good to go. So yeah, we're gonna head off. First adventure. We're just at the start of our journeys now. We've just got some petrol at Port Wakefield petrol station, which was absolutely pumping because today's public holiday. Everyone's starting to come home and we're just getting ready to head out, so it's perfect timing. The other side of the road is chock-a-block. The petrol station was chock-a-block, but all the traffic heading our way seems to be quite good so far. So we've just pulled in at the little stop off. It's like a little information centre right at the top of the peninsula before you start heading down the peninsula. It's actually called Port Arthur, and it's just off of Clinton Conservation Park. So I'm just looking at this here, my little map. And then that's what we can see out there, our front windscreen at the moment. So that's just a little pull off. You can see the sign there. It says Port Broughton, Wallaroo, Moonta, Marion Bay, Edithburg, Port Vincent, Ardrossan and Port Wakefield. So we're going to head all the way around there. Yeah, there's a couple of people pulled off on the other side with some dogs and a couple of people on this side with some dogs. So I was just waiting for them to put them back in their car, and then Echo can hop out and have a quick wee as well. I did buy myself some Dim Sims from the service station, so that's going to be lunch. And then we'll maybe have a sit down for a little bit and have a think about where our first night is going to be, where we're going to pull up for our first night, because I think we have to book any of the free camps along here. They're not free. I think you have to still book them and pay because they're council maintained apparently. So we'll get online and we'll have a bit of a look at that and figure out where we want to stop. So I don't know how well you'll be able to hear me, but have a look at this traffic at the roundabout over here. I don't know if you can see all them. All these people coming back from holidays. We're just getting ready to head out. So at the moment we're just stopped at this little pull-in. There's no toilets or anything here. It's just like a little information area over in that thing over there. Echo's taking me for a walk. Yeah, so this is quite relaxing. We're pretty much just going to have a sniff around here. Echo's already done a wee. I'm going to have a snack when we do get back into the van, which you can see it parked over there. Just took a few photos of it because I haven't even taken any photos of it yet, so that was fun. Tried to get Echo to sit in front of it so we could take a photo, but she wasn't keen on it. She too many things to sniff. But look at all this. Look at how green it is. It's just so green, so nice. There's some little bits of art and stuff like that over here. They've done some Aboriginal arts and whatnot, stuff like that. They've got a couple of statues which I made Echo take a photo in front of. Oh, apparently this is a good spot to sniff. So let's just sniff here. Come on. I don't know how well you can hear with all the wind because it's a bit windy. I was supposed to buy a microphone before I took off so that I'd be able to talk better, but we'll make do with what we've got for now. Come on, have a look at these statues. Come on. Come. So yes, there's like little seating areas and stuff in here, but there's no actual toilets or anything like that. So here's the emu. It's just like a little sculpture thing. And then they've got a little kangaroo as well over here. And then that's pretty much it. They've got more seating area. There's an information board back in there, which shows you all the bits and pieces about the peninsula and where you can go. We did have a bit of a look at it, but a lot of it's already online and stuff like that. We did notice that you have to pay to camp, to free camp along here. There's a bit in here saying about bush camping. You've got to purchase a permit. So I've just taken a photo of the website that I've got to go to. But there's heaps of like information and stuff on here. And there's the actual peninsula bit there. All the different stops and all that stuff that you can do. And all the idiots are heading home. Speeding. Nice. Well, we'll meet up with him later. Yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. We're just going to have a bit of a wander and a bit of a break, and we'll decide where we're going to sleep tonight. should only be one other person camping here other than us. It's dog friendly. It's called Parara Bush Campsite. It's just south of Ardrossan, which I'll show you when we get out, because you can see Ardrossan from here. Where's the park? Over there, that's Ardrossan. Tables or some stones and stuff here. I'm not sure where we're supposed to actually camp, whether it's further down the track. Oh yeah, there's a van down there. What we might do is we might even get out here and have a little look around, see what we can see. They've got a little campfire going up there, so I don't know if I'm allowed to park down here or not. I'll have a look. Okay. Come on, not in there. So that's our little camp up there. I don't know if you can see the van or not. Maybe I'll try and zoom in. There's a van. Some other campers down there have a little fire and they've got the music and whatnot going. And then we've just done a little walk along this track. This is the track we drove in on, a bit muddy. Echo, out of the mud. And then we just went down there and there's like these rocks. And it's all about the sperm whales that beached themselves. You can see Ardrossan in the background there. Sperm whales that beached themselves on the beach here. And then all out there, that's all the ocean. I think over that way, like way off in the distance. I never know if you can see it on the camera. But like you can see all the mountains and stuff like that. It'd be cool to get the binoculars out actually and have a little look at that. Yeah, we're just walking back to our van now. Come on, stop playing in the mud. You get all dirty. Yeah, you're gonna get all dirty. Come on. This is where we're going to spend our first night. So in the morning we went for a quick walk along the beach just before. It was pretty high tide, I guess. There's a lot of seaweed and stuff on there, so I didn't let Echo off lead because she'll run straight into all the wet, dirty stuff. But maybe in the morning we'll go for a walk along the beach a bit further, have a bit better look. But it's starting to get dark now, so it's getting a bit chilly out. So I'm going to go back to the van, get Echo some dinner, get me some dinner. And then, yeah, we'll just settle in for the night. Just relax. Come on. So Echo and I are all snuggled in for the night. It's a bit chilly outside. I just checked the temperature. It says it's 11 degrees outside, 17 degrees inside. It's not too bad. Could probably put a blanket over my legs or something like that, keep it a little bit warm. We've had dinner and we're just relaxing now. Probably going to watch a bit of TV for a bit. I think it's like 8 o'clock at night. Feels like about midnight. Time seems to feel so much later. Yeah, but this is it. It's pretty quiet. We can't even hear the neighbours down there with their music and campfire going. So, yeah, it's quite nice. We're just going to chill, have a coffee, watch a bit of TV, and then we'll probably go to bed. And yeah, we'll get up and do more adventuring tomorrow.